Come on, Twitch. Damson here, and welcome back to F1 2020. So, this episode I actually won a race.
Yeah, I knew you were going to steal on that.
But it's a whole different ballgame now, isn't
It's the
it?
only chance he's ever...
But the thing is, we've only got 2 races left after this.
I mean, look at the points haul. I'm not worried about him.
I know he's not worried about me. He's not
Unless
worried.
each race coming is worth 60 points.
Yeah. Was Mexico an increased top speed or not? Don't think Mexico was it? No. Can't remember. Yes, no.
Maybe, I don't know. Will you repeat the question?
Was Mexico a increased top speed?
You didn't get the joke there.
Maybe not. Oh,
There's the old Malcolm in the middle thing.
what the hell are you scraping?
I'm shutting the blind.
Oh, sounds like you were scraping something. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Silent as we're both going to full concentration now.
I'm trying not to go silent here. Yeah, there was... I had a quick look at an article as well, saying that something to do with the prep for this weekend supposed to be a little less than
Yeah.
Mugello or something like that.
Well, they have raced
Oh yeah.
never been before, haven't they? It was a few years ago, but they'd never raced F1 cars at Mugello before. It was, certainly not what you class as like modern era.
No.
Has there always been a third DRS zone on this track?
Yep.
Okay.
Ah, he's got me.
Haha!
Damn it.
Normal service is resumed.
I think you had increased top speed,
Maybe.
and I didn't.
Oh, there's normal service for you.
Yeah, it's only qualifying. This is where it stands. I'm kind of hoping that. Safety car.
Safety car don't bother me.
Or an AI comes along and does a caveat. Does a create. Caveat? Create?
Kid Creole and the coconuts, what?
I have no idea. Apparently, there's going to be there's 2 seats up for grabs in one of the F1 teams. I can't remember which one it is. What? How do I want to... Why will you let me... Thank you. No, oh fuck's sake. Yeah, take that away. Go back there.
He's trying to go one stopper, folks. He's learning from me, if nothing else. The reason it wouldn't let you is because you were trying to run the same trial twice.
Yeah.
You had to change. I'm assuming you're going to put the hards on at your stop.
Hmm.
We've both gone for the same strategy. You are learning from me slowly.
Oh. Bellend.
So,
No, I screwed that corner. Thank you. Oh. A bit wide.
you trying to say about me?
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Hit that corner. So. What was I going to say?
Well, this is...
Well,
I have
what?
no idea. This is going better than the last race.
For now. Don't forget. You're only a lap in. But you've now got the advantage over me because you've got increased top speed.
Yeah, but just so early on in the race, I'm also very heavy, so...
But it's just, I don't know. All we need is just a pissing down.
Don't think you get a lot of rain in Mexico.
No.
And I should know, I've been there. Not to the race circuit, just to
No.
Mexico. In fact, I'm not even sure of how far off I was.
Believe it or not,
Apologies if it sounds like I'm being invaded in the background. We've just got a military chopper or something going over. I knew streaming from Beirut wasn't a good idea.
believe it or not,
I don't.
I never realised that if I'd have travelled an hour
DRS
away from Amsterdam,
Yes.
I knew where Zandvoort was, obviously, but I didn't realise it was only about an hour away from Amsterdam.
Also, I don't really know.
Yeah, it is. It tells you. When you do Zandvoort, it tells you that it's about an hour away from
Alright.
Amsterdam.
Well, if you go again, you'll have to take a trip up there.
Hmm.
So it's that weird thing when I was out in Mexico, I had this one, something I've never experienced was actually driving crossing a time zone.
Hmm.
Because Mexico is that big, it covers like 3 different time zones, and one of the trips we went on, we actually crossed into a different time zone. Just something you never get in this country, because obviously we're all...
Well, yeah. Oh, made that friggin' mistake again.
You keep making that mistake, you're quite alright.
No, ERS. I haven't got enough. I did a U.
Forgot to knock it off.
Yeah.
Excess of fuel. We can turn up the engine to mix mode 3 if you need it. Turn fuel to rich.
So what kind of speed are you cracking down this straight then?
Before braking, oh shit, about 200.
Fair enough.
I'm not. Problem is I'm not pulling away from the AI as much as I'd like.
What do you mean? I'm like 16 seconds clear of them.
Yeah.
You need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
You always try and be a pit stop clearer. Don't forget they'll pit a lot sooner than us because they're all on the stops.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But
I know.
But I'm only 11 seconds clear of the AI at the minute. Well, 12
Yeah,
seconds. I mean, if I was to pit now, for any reason, I'd be back in 9th.
I'll be back in 3rd.
But I might, obviously if I've got the distance by towards the end of the race, I'm thinking of doing strat 1.
Pitting right near the end for some softs on.
Yeah. If I've got the fuel to do it, which I should have if I do the trick.
Just turn the car off for a little while, is there some fuel then?
Funny.
I was looking on the subreddit earlier. Somebody managed a sub 1 minute lap of Austria.
What?
Sub 1 minute lap of Austria.
Oof. What was the
Yeah, I
drive?
know it's only a short track for that. My team. Apparently it was like with like every piece of research finished and... But that is going some, is that?
That's knowing the track, knowing the braking zones. Jesus.
Tell me about it. I think my fastest like a 1 minute 8. There's like a 58. Like I think I'm pretty good at Austria.
Yeah, and
It's
you've
one of the
just
tracks I really do well at, and like wow.
and you've just seen that and think, okay.
Yeah, in the same way I think to myself I'm good at Rocket League, and then I sit and watch RLCS.
Yeah.
Like, nope, you're shit, piss off. Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't understand how they've got good at that game. Because, I mean, what skill does it take to... It's like they have the Pro Series of Formula 1, don't they, as well?
Hmm.
And they have all the esports series, and it's like... I don't get how people... And it's like Gran Turismo as well, they do their... Like...
I know what you mean. It's one of those, we've probably all got one thing in us that we're probably really, really good at. And I think every person's got a talent out there. Fuck knows what mine is. Probably something pointless, but...
Nah. I don't even know what mine is.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
Well, the guys who are the pros, it's like anything, it's having the time to practice, which unfortunately those of us working full-time cannot dedicate. It'd be like you saying, right, you're going to play nothing but F1 from now, all the time, all day, every day.
Yeah, no thanks.
That's it, that's the other side of it. It will get boring. It becomes a job and not a hobby at that point, and
Yeah.
it's a totally different sort of landscape.
Okay, I get the drivers, the real F1 drivers that do it, but it's like, yeah, you guys get to travel around. You guys get your break and stuff. But,
Yeah.
you know, you guys have been doing that, you know, you guys have been doing this for God knows how long, but you've gone through, like, through F2 and all that crap, and
Well, most of
obviously
them started all the way down in karting.
karting, which brings me on to my segue.
No, you wouldn't do it on a Segway.
No, but did you... funny. Did you see or hear about what happened in the
Is that
karting
fight
world?
that broke out?
The fight and what he did rather than walking off the track?
Yeah, through the part, nice.
And now he's quit the sport?
Are you surprised after that?
The FIA
I'm
still...
surprised.
The
I'm surprised he
FIA
got far
still...
enough to quit. I'm so surprised the FIA didn't turn around and just...
They should get him still for it. Even though he's quit, they should still get him and his father over that. Because that's like Russell walking into... You know, it's like George Russell walking into Lando Norris and absolutely smacking him one.
Saying that, there's always the famous shots from Spa that year of Schumacher going face to face with Coulthard.
Oh yeah.
There was always a cracking interview with Coulthard. He said, "What, you know, were you worried?" And Coulthard went, "No, I just had my helmet on." It's like, there's a good hard Scotsman for you. I still quote, you know, because it was a brilliant intro and you're talking. Because apparently the stewards called them both in after it all happened, obviously, and they both sat there. And the stewards turned round to Michael Schumacher and something like that, and Schumacher gave his side of the events, and Coulthard turned to him and went, "Michael, have you ever been wrong?" And apparently he paused for a second and went, "Not that I can recall."
Oh.
And Coulthard said at that point he saw the mentality you needed to be a multiple world champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever been wrong? Not that I can recall.
And not a total diva.
Oh, have you not seen all the backlash of... Is it Jackie Stewart's given a list of like his greatest drivers of all time?
And Lewis Hamilton's not in it.
He isn't on it. I know. The thing is that I do honestly believe it's impossible to compare across eras.
Schumacher was
Yeah.
Schumacher was something else.
And as much as I say Lewis is, he's probably the greatest of this era.
He probably is, but he's such a fucking diva. It's unreal.
I mean, okay, Jackie Stewart probably couldn't drive a modern F1 car, but I think Lewis and he'd struggle with one from the 60s.
Yeah.
You know, the cars were so different. I mean, the greatest of all time it's impossible to say.
Yeah. But we
There's
know
so many great names.
Senna. Schumacher.
Senna, Fangio,
Fangio.
Jim Clark.
What about Braun?
He was never a driver though, was he, Ross Brown?
I thought he was. Or was it
He was never a
Clark?
driver. Jim Clark, you're thinking of.
Wasn't he
Well, I just
Lotus?
Very early days of... He was like 50s and 60s.
Was he Lotus though?
Something like that. Enzo Ferrari once referred to him as the perfect racing driver.
Hmm.
Now that's a pretty high accolade.
Yes.
You know.
Because I'm sure
But
if
I've been
do-
watching that race to perfection, which if you're an F1 fan, it's on Sky F1. It's well worth a watch, anybody, because it's looking back at the history,
yeah.
and it's like watching some of the stuff back in the 50s and 60s, like before all the safety stuff is scary.
Well, yeah.
There's a crash at Monaco where a car ends up, I'm not exaggerating, inches from getting very wet. Because there was no big crash barriers around the harbour at that point. There was a few bundles of straw.
Oh yeah. It proves if you know, you can watch the series and it proves how much safety has improved Okay,
I mean,
a lot.
it's the likes of Nicky Lauda and Jackie Stewart who we have to thank for that. They were the guys who pushed safety.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Lauda had his bad crash was why he was so horribly disfigured.
Mm-hmm.
But them guys, him and Jackie Stewart were real pioneers of wouldn't race if it wasn't safe and really pushed them to sort of... Because they were losing like a driver every weekend.
Yeah.
You know, and the guys were sick of it.
I mean, yeah, okay, there's been a few bad accidents.
We've not, apart from Jules, which was 6 years ago at this point.
Hubert.
F2, so I wasn't really counting that in the...
No, but it's still still within the Formula 1 family.
In F1 it was Bianchi.
Which was the one with the fireball?
I can't remember now.
One of the tracks, huge fireball. Car just exploded.
I honestly can't remember. But like I say, it's not something you really hear anymore because it's such a rarity.
Well, the fact that, yeah, you've got the safety car, the cars have improved that much.
The tracks have improved.
Yeah. And they seem to red flag the simplest little thing, but it's understandable why they do. So anybody complain, you know, anybody that was complaining, oh yeah, Monza and Mugello.
You know what, the way it worked, I actually turned around and thought maybe we should do that every race. Just be 2 thirds to go, red flag it, stop everything and start it again.
Yeah.
Because we actually seem to get some good racing. Let drivers have a break, have a drink and then go back at it. I mean, that safety car restart at Mugello is going to live on for years. I can see it coming.
Which one? The one where they ended up piling into each other?
Yeah, where it cuts the wide shot of Bottas and there's just like a pile of smoke in the background.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was one of those moments where it just cut to it and it's like, what? Somebody will best that picture I'd post on Facebook of, you know, what happened and it was just that plane flying away as the explosion happened in the background.
Yeah. Alright, are you gonna fucking move out my way? Or are you gonna start ignoring blue flags?
Ah, you're fighting with back markers as well, are you?
Yeah.
The only plus idea, I'm actually going to use DRS for.
Second a lap on the car behind.
But it's just like, you know, this track would be entirely different if there wasn't safe, you know, if there wasn't all the safety.
At the end of the day, you're never going to completely take the risk down to zero. That's just physically impossible.
No.
You're going to get a freak accident.
Yeah.
But I actually think the fact that it's been 6 years since we've lost a guy on an F1 circuit
Yeah.
is amazing.
Well, apart from Mugello, and that could have been a lot worse. But the safety of the car.
I think there's a lot of times when you say things could have been. There's a lot of crashes happen now that drivers get out.
Yeah, but the safety
30 years ago they wouldn't have stood a chance.
The safety of the cars have improved. The safety of the cars improved. I mean, why did
as much as none of us like I still don't like the Halo.
The Halo.
It's become part of what it is. I still think it's a stupid idea. I don't think it looks stupid. Sorry, can I rephrase it?
Well, that's what I was kind of getting at, because the Halo isn't it to stop?
It's basically to try and stop anything entering the cockpit or if the vehicle rolls over to give the driver some...
It's basically a mini fucking roll cage.
Yeah.
But
now, if you've seen the Indy cars now, they've got like proper like windscreens in them.
Oh.
In this lap, push now.
But I wouldn't say the I wouldn't say that. Do you really think the Halo would stop a car. If a car was landed on top, do you think that halo would stop it?
It would certainly help because it would stop the entire body of the car dropping into the cockpit area.
Well, yeah, but do you think...
Oh, it's impossible to say, because I'm sure it's strong enough to hold up the weight of another car. I'm sure it's been tested.
I can imagine so.
Can't remember what colour your dot is. Oh, you pit as well.
I had to. Tyres were getting a bit fucked.
Oh shit.
You've just come out in traffic.
Go now.
No, come out alongside the guy who ruined my race in bloody USA.
Please do it again.
If he does, I'm gonna come round to your house and kick the shit out of you.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Yeah, please do it again.
Don't put the squeeze on me when I'm the leader lapping you, you prick.
Go on. Keep going. See...
Go on, finish your sentence then, dippy.
He trash talks, but then when I do it, he don't like it.
Well, I trash talk, you're just trash.
Tuh.
We need to push
There's
now.
a
Use your
difference.
overtake button for more power.
And put that on the t-shirt.
What?
I trash talk, you're just trash.
Yeah, no. I mean...
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you
Jeff,
a
shut
penalty.
up.
We'd be
No, Jeff,
awarded
keep
a time
distracting him.
penalty. It'll go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Sounds like he's just hit himself.
I'll hit the shelf again. What pellet put the shelf there? Oh yeah, me.
You.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to be sat a little bit closer than normally am to the PlayStation, and my headset doesn't seem to have the same issues it sometimes has.
Did you notice one... Did you actually listen to this with the sound on the highlights?
No, I didn't exactly click through them on my phone.
I heard a slight echoing off your headset.
I must admit, I'm not picking any up now. I don't
No,
know
not now, but it was actually on the clip. Because on the clip was weird. I didn't realise that you can hear a lot of button clicking. So the mic is obviously that sensitive to...
What, mine or yours?
I don't know.
Which I don't understand. I usually want to Sony's own headset. Got the Sony Pro, I think it was called, or something like that when I got it.
Hmm.
Wireless.
Yeah, I don't
As I
know.
said, give me a relative one. I'll pick up one for PC, but it might not be an expensive one. Just I'll try to pick up something reasonable. Ooh, big, get out the way.
Tell me about it. So...
Is it target +3? Let's get into mix 3 ASAP.
Oh,
But I'm just trying to... I was just going through, like, trying to think in my head of what... what other games we can do within.
It'll be a case of going through the libraries again, won't it, to see what...
Yeah, I think we should go back to Crosso.
Cross out would be one. So basically, if we've got like 30 days to fill, we're going to go through a lot.
Division 2.
If Street Fighter's fixed.
Yeah. I'd have to reinstall.
Nuka.
Possibly, yeah. Wreckfest.
I expect that.
GTA. Just to keep it, obviously,
Yeah.
stuff going with that. You could even go back to the older F1 games, if you've still got them.
I'll clear on them all. They'd need reinstalling and updating, right? But
And then if Cyberpunk and that lot did have multiplayer,
like I say, Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs
They will
will,
have. And we even got that Road Redemption or whatever, haven't we?
when that comes out. Yeah, we'll have that when it comes out. I don't know what else we'll have.
Yeah, look, if we go through our list, I bet a lot of the ones are multiplayer. If we just do that, we'll go.
Farm sim as usual, because we'll probably have something going with that, but that might be PC by that time.
It was just my idea of a way, basically it was to try and make us play some other things. I don't know if any of the Mafia games have multiplayer, I don't think so, off the top of my head.
I think they're all single player.
PUBG?
There is that, but I'm incredibly shit. Would be incredibly shit at it.
Fortnite?
No.
Fall Guys?
Yeah, Fall Guys, but Fortnite is definitely not one I will play. Not that I have anything against Epic, I just don't like Fortnite.
Rocket League?
If it works. Red Dead.
Yeah. There's been more stuff like Legendary Animals added to that, hasn't there? But we've just not been...
I don't know. Not really been keeping up with Red Dead.
Here's what I've seen on Twitter.
I mean, what else? Far Cry 5.
Yeah.
There's that bloody Worms. There was that motocross game that we once played. I mean, there's tons under. I've got tons on the library as well.
Yeah, we're going to have a look at what's like free or cheap on the PS Store to add to the list.
I'm keeping 7 Days to Die off deliberately.
Yeah, I was thinking that myself. Unless we did revisit that, but yeah, I'm still a bit burnt by that game. Or exploded, as the case may be.
They need to hurry up and get the console updates out.
I wouldn't mind, I was thinking about it, because obviously the main thing that pissed off was that mine situation. Now, I think back to Fallout 4, because that had mines, but it wasn't a total just random you die, you did have a chance to...
Yeah. Yeah, but
There's nothing against them, nothing against the mines being there.
It's not that.
The fact that they could kill you without any warning.
Yeah,
That's not random, that's just cruel.
Yeah, they changed that in a later update. That was the thing they changed.
Yourself Fallout, they'd sort of beep and then they'd explode. So at least you had a chance to avoid.
I'm not looking at 76.
Yeah, that was an advert on telly, they're known for the gambling channels. It says, you know, the fun's in the unpredictable, not the uncontrollable.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't mind a game mechanic that can have me die, as long as I have some way of countering it. Even if that way is complicated. But as far as I could tell, we couldn't see those mines or anything.
We couldn't.
It was just a case of you'd step there and you'd die.
No, well, I think they nerfed them in like future updates on the PC.
Maybe that's one we need to look at on PC when we've got the stuff together. Because I've got it on Steam.
I haven't.
Alright, okay.
And well, depending on the price of it, I think it was dear on Steam, wasn't it?
I can't remember now, I've had it for ages. But in a lot of ways, 7 days, all it is like Minecraft with a very good texture pack.
25.6 seconds. They're on old hards.
Not much, even both games have building and zombies.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 14 laps to go.
That's a long race, this one, isn't it? Was it just me?
36 laps, isn't it?
Seems a longer one than...
Well, imagine what it's like full 100% race distance.
Well, you're doing that now, aren't you?
No, I'm still on 50. Next season.
Although you do doing 100% race distances.
Third season. I'm
You're a
gonna.
nutter.
Hi, I've done it before. You did it on the older games. It just takes longer to get through a race.
Never.
And more chance of
Screwing up. But it's also, like I said, I mean, Japan proved what I said about 50%. They give you a chance to make a mistake and still claw something back out of it.
Yeah, but if you'd have been, imagine if you'd have been at 100%, you'd have had to pit again, definitely.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you what though, my tyres were like 85% warm by the end of that race.
I bet they were.
They were done, but by God, I'll give Jeff credit, I could have kissed him. That strategy was a blinder.
That's ridiculous. I got DRS off an invisible car.
What did you?
But I must have been in DRS range of a lot that had pitted first.
Yeah. You mean Wonder Woman's on the track? Very few people probably get that reference, but it's okay.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Ooh, slidey.
There we go.
Well, I think I'm about to start putting the second lap on some cars. You're pitting again?
Don't worry.
I'm not worried because you'll be that far behind me, I'm not going to panic at all.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Who's going after fastest lap, aren't you?
Would I do such a thing?
Yes, you would. Because you're a conniving little bitch.
I probably won't get fast because I've got traffic right now. Well, if I can't win the race...
That was well timed, wasn't it?
What did you get, 120?
120, yeah. That was a well timed one for that conversation.
Yeah, it was a bit.
Now I've got a bit of traffic now, which isn't great. One thing, you've had a lot of laps on them soft tyres, aren't you? 11.
They can do it.
Oh,
Battery
that's
charge
fine.
is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
Getting audio distortion.
What, of chat or of...
No, of game.
Nothing to do with our headsets then.
No, it's actually game. Sometimes you get it when you're playing single player, I've noticed.
One thing I realised, well, God, I'm stupid. I was playing single player, and since you pointed out to me that this game was voice activated, I was trying to use it. And I realised it only works when I've got my headset on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm there like trying to do it and it's not working, but of course if I'm not playing online I did not have my headset on.
Okay, this is Jeff.
I thought maybe use the microphone in the controller or something, but obviously not.
Stewards will award you a penalty.
The controller doesn't have a microphone built in.
I thought they did.
No, they've only got speakers.
Ah. I'd explain why you didn't use that then. And I don't have one of those PS Moves or whatever they're called, so I can't use that. You've got the PSVR, haven't you?
Yep.
Do you use it much, or...?
So. I got the PS Move controllers as well.
No, just as if you had one. It's still something I often consider. I ever saw one for like a reasonable price. But no, ideally you need a pro to run them, don't you?
No.
I said, I know they can run off an old.
They run off these perfectly fine. They are okay, but they're not. Some games they're not the best. Like,
Oh, they're never going to be as good as the Vive or the Rift, I get, although is it the Index it is called?
Index.
They're never going to be as good as them, but then again, it goes back to, we've had this conversation,
Which
cost of entry.
I'm so tempted when I get the upgrade as well to perhaps look at.
If I have the money, the trouble is, they're not having a PC as well. To me, you're talking £3,000 to get a machine capable of running it well and the equipment.
That's why That's why I'm looking at spending what I'm looking at spending because
Oh,
of
I don't blame you.
that. But
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
what?
Expecting rain.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes. Dry.
Will we finish in 10 to 15 minutes?
Oh.
Eh? Didn't get what you'd said.
No, I'm having my own issues.
Sounded it. I haven't got slight wing damage, have I? No.
Thought so?
No, I just thought I might have had slight wing damage, but I haven't, because I just seem to be taking corners a bit funnily. Ones that I knew I could chuck the car around.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time.
Tires a bit warm.
Rain in 10 minutes.
Rain in 10 minutes.
We've got 6 hours. I think we'll just be done in time, actually.
You think?
Yeah, we're talking minute 20 a lap, 7 laps.
Yeah,
You're talking 80-second lap, talking 800 seconds, just over. Right, I don't think we'll get enough to have starts without changing tyres or anything.
No. This is where Jeff will turn around and say, rain expected within the next 2 laps.
No, you won't say it, will come around the corner and boom, there'll be a flood. 18 feet of water will drop in 4 seconds.
Yeah. Certainly getting darker though, around the grandstand. Well, we've got 6 laps.
Yeah, I know.
And that's the thing, it's 6 laps, so... See, when they say, oh yeah, we're expecting 10 minutes time, it's... Is it 10 minutes in-game time? 10 minutes what? That's what I'm
I don't know.
It's always been a hard one.
Yes? Yes,
Yeah.
Dobbin?
Fucker.
Yes, Dobbin?
That's
You let
annoying.
that horse in the chat.
I won't get that. Won't get fastest lap because you've got increased up speed.
I'm also down with quite a bit of traffic here.
There's 9 laps of fuel remaining. You're sat in P2. The gap to the car ahead is 21.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs. You're separated by an entire lap. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 6 laps to go.
I don't get why you think I'm... You know, why you think I'm nuts for wanting to do 100% race distance on seasons. On the season.
Seasons?
Well, you know what I
400
mean.
races in winter.
No, but you know what I mean. The 100% race distance on my team serve.
It's nothing on anyway. I'm not sure if I can really dedicate the time to it, you know.
Well, it's
Because
about,
it's nice because you can bash out a race weekend in like just over an hour normally.
well, yeah.
Worry about tyre condition for now.
Plus, I generally don't do a lot of the practice sessions. I maybe do 1 or 2 just to learn the track.
No, I don't.
Or do you skip straight to quali?
Yeah. Well, simulate, so I get my... So I still get some research points, though.
Yeah.
My team's nearly up there with nearly up there in Mercedes. In development stage.
Fair enough. Have you been hit by any regulation changes yet?
Not yet. I'm saving up my research points to be able to afford parts.
To counter it.
Yeah, because I don't really want to be hit.
I've been trying to spend time, like you said, on working on stuff that improves my second driver pace.
Yeah. Well, put it this way, my driver, last race, finished 4th. And he was in second behind me at one point until he had, unfortunately, there was a little bit of a pit stop. Thing called a pit stop, otherwise he'd have been finishing in second in front of Hamilton and Bottas.
Fair enough.
It's been Hamilton, Bottas all first and second and third all the way through this season.
Oh, mine's been a bit more well up. Hamilton's currently only about 5th in the championship in mine.
Not bad. He's my rival.
My first rival was Raikkonen, who I beat with ease, and my second one was Vettel.
I had Vettel. I think I've had Vettel, Hamilton. No, Vettel, Bottas, Hamilton. And I'm beating Hamilton easy. I rather do like this Wii Racers 1 livery.
I think you're the only one.
You don't like it?
Not a fan.
I think these were added when all the changes were added.
Yeah, they were.
Have you noticed something about the game though as well on the title screen? Before you jump in.
No, I can't. I normally not looking at that. I normally just waiting for it to
it still shows version 1.09.
Alright.
Whereas it's not, it's on 1.11 in it.
No idea.
Thank you. Yeah, there was a Singapore four-way battle. Norris.
That's good. I've just come to a yellow flag and it says no overtaking actually laps the guy in the game. I have no issue with that.
I don't get why when you're not supposed to,
Oh,
even though.
Yellow flag. Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Let me guess, it was before the grandstand.
Yeah. Wow, all the way up to 10th place is now 2 laps behind.
What the hell?
Tell me about it.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, I think we'll be done by the time that happens, Jeff.
Or is he still saying like 5 minutes?
15 minutes.
Unless his last lap's an absolute astronomically slow one, then yes.
That's what I mean.
Right. Give him take a 20-minute lap.
You started your last lap.
Just. I've still got 3 laps of extra fuel left. I wish now the game had let me have that mode 4.
Yeah.
Just so I could burn some off.
I've done a bit of a U. I did think I peaked a little bit early
Final lap of the race.
with my tyres. I mean, my tyres are 60, 63, 54, 48 and 46.
42, 35, 31 and 30. Yeah, 'cause I peaked a couple of laps later than you did.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any sort of... My engine's not liking at the minute though. My engine's about 128 degrees.
Flying tonight.
But... I mean, my tyre temperatures are normal.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, okay.
And that'll ding dang do.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel, but I'm on my last lap. Last lap. See? Done. I wish they'd have released this livery right at the back at the beginning.
Why?
Because I think I'd have got an earful. I think I'd have used it more. Back then.
At least now Mallet is resumed for the second race.
You've still got 2 races to go. Not that it
You
matters.
still can't catch me.
I don't give a shit if I can't catch you. Why has it just got communicating with online services?
No idea.
Don't even get to look at the race director. There we go.
Why is he not
No.
letting you?
I just got an error.
Alright.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, not a lot.
Wow, you had a time penalty. You had a freezing time penalty, did you?
I know I did. Yeah, the online services are having a bit of a hiffy fit. So, we're going to end this one here. So thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All links will be in the description. And we shall see you next time. So until then.
So long and thanks for all the fish.
Goodbye for now.